Okay, so let's start with single displacement reaction. Today we are going to deal with single displacement reaction. So as you can see, what is single displacement reaction? Single displacement reaction basically means that a metal will displace another metal from its solution. So it is just a type of displacement reaction between an element and a compound. So reactants, there are two reactants. One is element and one is a compound. So how you will keep this in mind, that whether a metal has to be displaced or a non-metal has to be displaced. So every time you have to keep in mind whether it is single displacement or it is double displacement reaction, always there is an exchange of positive ions. Positive ions means always there will be an exchange between the metals. So for this, you need to be sure about first thing, reactivity series for displacement reaction. The first thing you should be sure about is reactivity series, which I have already shared with you. And the second thing is color of different solutions. That what is the color change, how exactly the color change takes place. That is what we are going to study through this reaction. Now for this reaction, as you can see, this is the setup. We'll take a test tube. We'll take iron stand with clamp. We'll take thread and we'll take iron nail. See, in case of iron, in place of iron nail, you can also use iron filings. So whether you take iron filings or you take iron nail, both the material is okay for the reaction. So let's start with the reaction. Let's proceed further. At what all things are being used for the reaction. Let's go through that. So first of all, we will take what? We'll take iron nails. We'll take sandpaper. I'll tell you why we are using sandpaper. We will take two test tubes, copper sulphate solution. We'll take thread. We'll take iron stand with clamp. We'll take test tube stand. Now what we'll do, we'll add approximately 10 ml of copper sulphate solution to test tube A and test tube B. You can see we are adding to test tube A and to test tube B. Now we'll clamp the test tube with the help of clamp stand, and we'll keep test tube B in the test tube stand. Now before taking iron nail, we will clean it with the sandpaper. Why we are cleaning it? In order to remove the impurities. If there is any impurity present on the iron nail, it will be removed. Then we'll tie it with the thread and we'll place it in the solution in such a way that it touches the tip. The tip touches the bottom of the test tube. Now you can observe after 20 minutes the color of the iron nail, and you can compare it with the iron nail which was used in the reaction. So you can see there is a coating. What is this? This is a coating of copper on the iron nail, and you can see the iron nail which I have kept outside. So you can see the difference between the two. This is what? This is the reddish brown coating of copper which is developed from the solution. This I'll make you clear how does this happens. Now this is test tube. You can compare the color of the solution present in the test tube. You can see the color of copper sulphate is blue and the color of this test tube is pale green, or you can see it light green. So how does this process actually takes place at molecular level? How you can understand it? I'll show you that. See, Fe reacts with copper sulphate to form FeSO4 and Cu. This is what is displacement reaction. This is how does it look. So Fe is just displacing copper from copper sulphate solution. At molecular level, you can see this is copper sulphate solution. This is iron nail. So Fe will move from the nail to the solution, and from the solution copper will move towards the iron nail. This is exactly how the reaction takes place, and the displacement of the metal ion takes place.